Alright, we've got a new limited time series, this time featuring Ferrari F50. So it's not for one of the new cars, this is one of the older cars, but oddly enough, it's one that's missing in my garage. So let's check out how this is gonna turn out. Earn a 1995 Ferrari F50 by 100% completing this special limited time series. Made with a pure approach to true performance, this Ferrari celebrated the manufacturer's 50th anniversary in 1995. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like I will be going for a bright yellow one. Cool. All right. So, here's the prize breakdown. The event is going to run until 21st of May, which is the Tuesday for those in the, I guess, Eastern Hemisphere. Most likely it's going to be, for me, it's going to be on Monday the 20th of May. So depending on where you are, check your time zone and plan accordingly. So, of course, for reward, you get 50 gold, and if you don't have the car, of course, you get to win the car. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's use the gold and complete the series right away. But before that, I want to check something. So 25% completion gets you 5 gold, and this is one of those older cars that have racing dollar upgrades on first and second tier, which is, like something that we haven't heard or, seen in ages, right? So, we'll see what the tier 4 PR requirement's gonna be. But yeah, so let's use the gold here. Cost 275. The car is worth 160 gold. So we'll check what kind of gold cost it's gonna cost to win this, bring the PR high enough to win this car. By the way, PR requirement to complete this limited time series according to their website is 56. And as I was looking at it, as I was showing you guys earlier, you get the 50 gold back. And by winning this car, you will unlock a bonus series, High-Rev Rush. So, I believe that's in elite section. But the first instance you're gonna see this car is actually during the Masters section of your career, in a classic Ferrari Showdown, where you get to race F40 and F50. So those are the two cars in that. It's one of the main career series. So, and that one has one of the farming races that's pretty good payout for earlier stage, because it's you get to race these cars at the 24-hour circuit, Le Mans, and there's I think this is the, as I said, the classic Ferrari Showdown is in the main career section, not the bonus series section, which means the payout is always greater. So that's one of the things that you can keep in mind when you're trying to farm. Always try to go for the main career series that has just a higher payout than your bonus series. The smaller boxes are the bonus series versus the bigger boxes are the main career series. So, or exclusive series pay out pretty well too. So that's, but those you have to pay fully upgrade your car. So that's the little caveat there. But anyway, let's get back to the series at hand, which is this limited time series featuring F50. So the last event here is gonna be at the new Bugatti Circuit, which is kind of cool. We got 4-lapper, but is the PR requirement actually 56? Yes, it is. So, from what I understand, the cheapest way to get your PR up to 56 is basically you have to get all the racing dollars across the board, which get you through 14 upgrades, 2 across the board, right? Then you have to max out drivetrain. Well, basically you have to max out everything except for engine. You don't actually need to put even any gold upgrade on engine, which is a nice change of pace. And the total cost is 77 gold. But before we get to that, let's take our steps and see if that's true, right? Okay, so base PR 38.2, and when it's maxed out, it does go up to 59.5. So this car is featured in 2 series. One that I mentioned, the classic Ferrari Showdown, which is in Master section, and to complete that series, you need the PR58. So this car can definitely get there if you have high enough PR, but that's gonna cost a bit extra than in upgrades than how you're gonna win this car through this limited time series, which is pretty typical. And the other series, the bonus series that we saw unlock, the new one, High-Rev Rush, that one, this car cannot complete that series because that one you need PR 67 to 100% complete. And that one's got a couple of Lamborghinis, Murcielago and or Murcielago, right? What did I say? And the other one's Aventador. And then it also has McLaren F1, so that's gonna be a fun series to race in. Although to be honest, I think F50 is gonna be kind of an underdog in that group, but we'll see. And that you can find in elite section of your career. So, and 400% completion bonus reward, basically the main career series that I was talking about, Classic Ferrari Showdown, is gonna have 63 gold, 400% completion, versus the bonus series, once again, lower payout, right? It's going to have 60 gold reward for 100% completion. So something to keep in mind, which way you're gonna go in terms of how which car you're going to fully upgrade and whatnot. All right. By the way, for Classic Ferrari Showdown, if I remember correctly, either F40 or F50 should be able to complete that series. So once again, it's up to you. But upgrades, yes, let's talk about that. So I'm gonna complete this 1 hour upgrades, racing dollar upgrades with a gold right away. So see, the second tier upgrades are also racing dollars, as you will see in every category. So there you go. So, and the second tier looks like it's gonna be 2 hours and 30 minutes R&D time. So, all right, so first round of upgrades brings your PR up to 44.1, right? So that's with 7 upgrades. So now let's get through the second tier of racing dollar upgrade, which takes 2.5 hours. Another racing dollar upgrade, and yes, third tier is going to be, I believe, all gold. Suspension, exhaust. So yep, so far there we go. There. So on those 3 tier categories, 3 upgrade categories, you know, the last one's all gold, which is the way it used to be with these cars. But yeah, the next one, like drivetrain, we do have 2 more upgrades available, and same for engine, but we're done with engine, by the way. And let's see. So with the 14 upgrades, PR is up to 50 even. So we'll see how far these all take us, right? So engine is gonna cost us more gold, but and there's quite a few more upgrades to go in engine category. So what? That's a 16 gold. That's the most expensive one, right? So Drivetrain, spend 15, and that unlocks, as I said, the racing dollar upgrades, which we'll get eventually. But let's see if we go through. So we got 12 for body, max that out. Suspension, another 14 to max that out. And same for exhaust, 14 to max that out. Brakes, always the cheapest one, 10 gold. And tires and wheels, 12 gold. So that brings our PR up to 55.1. So we just need 0.9 more, and that is where this racing dollar upgrade is gonna give us just enough to complete this series for 21 out of 26 available upgrades. Basically max out everything except for engine. Should be good enough for the total cost of 77 gold and some 468,700 racing dollars. I've read that somewhere. So anyway, that is what you're gonna need. So now let's run through the series, shall we? So tier 1, we got speed snap at the new Berlin circuit. I don't think we've had a speed snap here before, so that's kind of gonna be interesting. And the drag race, you know what I say about drag race, it's a drag race. And then cup, we got club circuit at the Circuit of the Americas. How many laps? 2 laps, and no PR requirement, of course, for first tier. And tier 2, we got speed record at Brands Hatch, speed or head-to-head at Dubai Grand Prix, and the cup is going to be at Melbourne, 2 laps with the PR requirement of 41.4. So yes, just like all the other limited time series, you will need some upgrades to complete the tier 2. And tier 3, we got Hunter at Bugatti Circuit, so we'll get to do some races in the new tracks with these new limited time series. That's good, because I don't think they've really added any new events in the already existing series with the new tracks. We got 2 new circuits, but there really aren't too many existing series to race the cars in. So that's I'm sure that'll happen over time. But for now, it's not there, which is fine. You know, we'll if that's the way they wanna bring in new tracks, by all means, that's perfectly fine by me. We can integrate those new tracks into existing game over time. That's fine. Anyway, tier 3. Continuing on, we got endurance at Mount Panorama, and the cup is going to be at Hockenheim Short, 2 laps. So lots of short tracks with multiple laps here, and the PR requirement 43.1. And then the next one is the Moment of Truth, right? Tier 4, we got Autocross at Silverstone GP, Elimination at Red Bull Ring GP, and the cup is it gonna be over 44.1 for PR requirement. It's gonna be another double lapper, Sprint Circuit at Nürburgring, and 44.4. So that just is slightly above the first tier upgrades, but that is definitely within the reach of racing dollar upgrades. So, because remember, first 2 tiers of upgrades are racing dollars on this car, so we can bring the car's PR up to 50 before having to spend gold. So definitely, even if you don't plan on winning the car, definitely worth running through few of these tiers to claim some gold, right? And you know, get to drive on the new track. Okay, why am I in here? Tier 5, we got speed record at Daytona, motorcycle course. All right, might require servicing the car depending on how many upgrades you have done by this point. And then we got Hunter at Dubai Hill Circuit, and we finally have a lengthier circuit for a cup, and that is at Spa with a PR requirement of 45.6. All right, tier 6, we got Speed Snap at the Mazda Raceway, Endurance at the 24-hour circuit, Le Mans. Excuse me. And to wrap up tier 6, we got a Cup at Catalunya Club Circuit, very short circuit, 4 laps with the PR requirement of 46.7. If I remember, F50, really slippery. We'll see. All right, tier 7, we got Autocross at New York, Elimination at Porsche Test Track Short Road Circuit, and the Cup is going to be at the Monza Junior course, 4 laps, and I have a feeling it's under 50. Yeah, it's PR 47.7, so you can't even claim 50% completion reward without any gold. So that's pure. How much was that? That was extra 10 gold, right? So you can claim 15 gold through running through at least 50% completion of this limited time series. But why not go all the way and win the car, right? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, tier 8, we got Hunter at Suzuka West, head to head at Dubai National Circuit, single lapper, and the Cup we have at 24-hour circuit, single lap, with the PR requirement of 48.8. So by the time we get to tier 11, it will be requiring PR higher than 50. So that's when we have to spend some gold in upgrades. But yeah, considering that you can get past 50% completion with racing dollars alone is not a bad deal. All right, so here we got tier 9, Speed Snap at Red Bull Ring National Circuit, Autocross at Mount Panorama, and the Cup at the another very short Mühlenbachschleife circuit at Nürburgring. 7 laps, and the PR requirement is 49.7. So next one's definitely going to be over PR 50. All right, so tier 10, we got drag race at Circuit of the Americas. It's a drag race. Elimination at Hockenheim Grand Prix. It's elimination. And then we got a Cup at Daytona Road Course. 3 laps, most likely a rolling start. And the PR requirement is, yes, 50.7. So that's how far you can go. Tiered 10 tiers. You're not going to be able to get past 10 tier, but you know, I feel like you would you net enough to get past tier 11? Let's see. Tier 11, you got speed record at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course, endurance at Catalunya National Circuit, and the Cup is at Silverstone. PR requirement of 51.7. I don't think yeah, by the time you get here, you might end up spending more gold, and you might be breaking even, especially if you get the what is that, drivetrain, because that does have that last racing dollar upgrade available. So you already have netted 15 gold up to this point, and you get I don't remember how many more gold you get for 75% completion. Was that another 10 gold? I should have written that down. But anyway, point being, yeah, just run through and win the car, for crying out loud. Okay, tier 12, Speed Snap at Formula E Hong Kong. Head to head at Long Road Circuit of Porsche Test Track, and we got a Cup at Mazda Raceway. This is, of course, you need just one single gold trophy in tier 12 to claim that 75% gold completion gold reward. All right, so how many? 52.7. All right, we got 4 lapper. All right, so that's not too bad. All right, tier 13, we got Autocross at Brands Hatch, Hunter at Melbourne, and the Cup is going to be at Suzuka Grand Prix, 3 laps. So getting a little bit lengthier. PR requirement 53.8. All right, penultimate Tier 14, we got Elimination at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix, Endurance at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit, and the Cup is going to be at Nürburgring Grand Prix, 3 laps with a PR requirement of 54.9. And finally, the final tier, we got head-to-head at Monza Road Course. I'm assuming it's a single lapper. Alright, Autocross is going to be at Daytona Road Course, and final Cup race, of course, Bugatti Circuit. 4 laps with a PR requirement of 56 even. So there you have it. So yeah, so that's a quick rundown of the new limited time series that is currently open. So yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. You know, limited time series, pretty easy generally speaking. So hope you guys found this video useful, and stay tuned for more info videos or playthrough videos, or just goofy, you know, silly race videos, all that stuff. So all right, thanks for staying watching, and yeah, we'll continue with the next race. So see you on the track. Take care, guys.